What's going on, guys? Just wanted to do a really quick video on the 2017 FZ-09, the USB charger that I've just installed. Obviously, I'm sure most of you know how to take this side cover off. There's one bolt, a little push pin in here you got to pull out, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 little push pins on this side, and that whole thing will come off and release. And then there's 4 pins, 1, 2, and then 2 in the front. You can't miss it if you obviously look at your front of your FZ. This is pretty much the same thing that's going to happen for a 14, 15, 16 FZ-09 as well. I've done them on my 15 and my 16. Never thought to take a video of it, but I figured I would now since I had it apart. I have stuffed all the wires in the back here, so it all is all tidied up and clean again. But I'll kind of show you. So usually what you're going to want to do with this piece of plastic is cut a little further back than I did. You see how mine's real close and flush right here? Looks nice and everything, but what happens if you go too far forward, you're going to run into this. And I don't know if you can see with this light. There was a bar that goes across here. Well, I had to cut that since I cut too close. Usually, I don't know, for whatever reason, this is the third one I've done. Usually I would cut way back here. There's a little ridge. Don't go past the ridge. There's still plenty of room for the bars. Nothing should hit. Now, if you get some lower bars, there's a possibility. Nah, I don't know. You'd still, the clamps are still in the same spot. So either way, you'd be fine. I did cut this. It looks fine, turned out nice, but if you don't want to have to cut that little bar, I just took a little, hacksaw blade and just cut it off. It took me, 2 minutes. But if you don't want to have to do that, just cut this further back here. And there you have it. So it's nice, clean, tidy, weatherproof, obviously, only when the cap is on. But my buddy and I, John, went and took our trip to Orlando last year, and we both had GPS going. We both installed these, and it worked fantastic. So it is nice. It's a double USB plug if you want to do a GPS, or if you just want to use your phone, or we use those Cena communicators. So if you want to charge your communicator while you're driving, it's just an accessory plug that Yamaha puts in there for you. And it looks like the 17's got a couple extra ones. This one, the accessory happens to be on this one that I used. I think there's another one on the other side that may have something to do with heated grips. I don't know. I just used this one. It was the most accessible. It was easy to get to, so I just used that one. Now what you're going to need, I'll leave a link in the description for this plug. It's like 15 bucks. It's the same one I've got for all my other FZs, and it's worked great. I'll also leave another link because I know there's one guy that that does these pins and these plugs. What I do is I use, Yamaha comes with, let's say, this female end. Let me see if you can see that. This female end here, okay? And what you need is this end here, this male end. But what I do is I just reuse Yamaha's one that they've given you. It's a false cap. It's plugged up. It's got these little plugs that are waterproof. In the description, I'll leave a link. You're going to get, it's like a pack of 5 of these, which is nice. So if you mess it up or you screw up, I don't use the actual plastic things, these at all. Again, I use these little rubber guys. You're going to put your wire through there. And then you'll put these little male pins in. Okay. And then that's the piece that goes into the part of the Yamaha false plug, let's call it. And then you can run your wires and plug it right in. These will waterproof it up and you'll be good to go. So that's what I use. I know there's, like I said, there's a certain company which I get all of my rubber plugs from, and male and female ends, but they're on vacation till August 13th. So I did this a couple days ago and decided to go ahead and tear it apart so you guys could see what I've done without tearing it completely apart, because I've got the wires all nice and tidy in there now. So there it is, guys. Really, really easy to do. I use a test light to tell which one's power, which one's ground, and then you can wire accordingly. So, all right, guys. There it is. See ya.